Yes!
Wow.
He did it. Did you see that? I feel like Aladdin just now.
Magical. Can we watch for the big fish?
Can we watch with the big fish? You know who I think we need to start with today?
Who are we going to start with?
I think we need to start with Case. I want to see how Solstice is going to come off the rip here playing against Truce. Snipe down, so we've got off the rip.
Are there any laser weapons?
Look at Case, man. He's wearing a beanie. He looks like he's in an Eminem music video right now, man. He is ready to just take on anything that's coming his way. Of course, it's going to be...
And he goes down right away.
3 down, actually, for Truce as well. Case just trying to find his teammates off the spawn, maybe maintain, not overextend so they can't get around the map and have an early capture.
So for everyone that's watching, this is the snipe down lethal team that they're playing against?
Yes, this is Hook, Pistola, Snipe Down, and Lethal, arguably 4 of some of the nastiest slayers in competitive Halo. And that's not even just in Halo 5, that's in the course and history of Halo, Mr. Fries. I believe you coached a few of these players at some point in your career. Of course, Pistola just sitting here with the light rifle.
I don't think I ever have.
You've never coached one of these teams? One of these players?
None of these people.
What I mean is you might have lost to one of these players in a money match in your basement whenever you were operating the LAN network. That being said, Pistola just trying to stay alive, inches way out here, light rifle in hand, knows he's got that 3-shot LDD, as we like to refer to it as. We've got the LLDD, I'm sorry. Proving me right every time that you can. Ooh, Pistola hits it with a leg shot. Will he get the double here? Absolutely dominating Sprawl, going for the triple as well.
Wizardry. Classic wizardry.
4 down for Solstice here. They're just playing it slow. That guy was actually hiding there. I'm a liar, Joey. I can't see.
How about it? Oh, he's back. He was gone for a long time. Had a very long stint where he kind of disappeared. Wasn't playing very well, but he's been putting in the hours now, and he's
been putting in the hours. He had that hand injury, I believe. That was last year that kind of stunted him. Good jumping back into the scene, of course. Being one of the dirtiest shots, as we were mentioning in Halo history here. Pistola just trying to get back into it, man. He said, I'm not even here. Taking a 1-0 lead. Look at that. You place it on your chest, dude. Literally Harry Potter. Of course, scientists at MIT have actually discovered that it is possible to create a cloak that can make you invisible. Pistola, obviously, very into science. A Bill Nye fan at that. Snipe down.
Anchoring right now.
Anchoring. Just said, hey, you know what? You can push into my base. I'm just going to be very patient, okay?
He's in the opponent's base.
I know. That's what I mean. He's patient in their base.
How about it? Wow, what a play.
Puts another one. If he gets more, if he ends up killing another person, I'm actually going to have to leave the venue if that happens again.
That was a spree. I thought he was going to come out of there with 3 kills and just demolish the entire team. But
I would like to see Pistola and Ryan, who have actually battled for who has the best haircut at this event. I'm looking at him right now, back row, eating what seems to be a pretzel and sipping on a Pepsi.
Ryan's got that scraggly, like, Hagrid look going right now.
We made eye contact just now, so he wasn't really for sure what was happening, and neither was I. It was intimate.
It's good to have those intimate moments from up here in the booth, though. I feel like you need that. Unreal gameplay right now. Just so we're so enthralled by the Halo 5 universe right now that it's tough to even speak.
Snipe down it's just double kill frenzy right now for Truce. That's 3-0. Snipe down with 12 kills. He was feeling warmed up after that game against Spirit itself. We played on the side station earlier.
How about
Already taking it. I'm telling you, if it's going to be anything from Solstice, it's going to have to be this Team Slayer. They're going to have to line it up, see if they can get a game off, potentially take that strongholds, push it to a game 5, but I don't think in the CTFs they're really going to have much of a chance.
Dropped a matchstick. 1 kill.
Ooh, Case with the breadstick. I went to Fazoli's last night, and they messed me over. That's actually what they call that, Joey.
I'm not familiar with Fazoli's. Is that a southern thing?
Fazoli's?
Yeah. Is it Fazoli's or Pizzoli's? Papa. Respond. Fazoli's or Pizzoli's?
Fazoli's with an F, dude.
Okay.
Obviously, somebody's never had fast food Italian before.
I didn't even know that existed.
Hook, Pistola, Snipe Down, and of course Lethal, and that's Alumni behind them actually.
Yeah, the coach of Envy.
Was it Active Rush that he played for so many years?
Active Rush.
AR, man.
Leland Jones. Shout out to
Mimic.
Leland.
Shout out to Mimic, my local who refused to invite me to lands on several occasions for mysterious reasons I will never know. And I am sad.
I mean, that happened to me once with drummer used to have pretty cool lands back in the day, but I was never invited. And when I tried to invite myself, I was shut down. But we're friends now, so it's cool.
On the other side, Stress Case ready to go into game 2 here. Rubbing his beard mischievously, pretending like they're not being talked over. Wizards, they all hit the dab simultaneously. That's what we like to see here in the venue. He said,
beautiful.
Yep.
If you're going to go down with the dab.
Dance for it. There it is. That's it. Excitement. He's not even worried about being down game 1. He said, you know what, that was a warm-up. We let him have it. Truce taking that quick 3-0. We're going to show him what we're about here on Plaza.
It's been a beautiful experience so far. I can't stress that enough. Shout out to Matt Jackson and the whole UGC crew for having us come out and cast this beautiful event, the revival of Halo. We can only hope. Hopefully we carry this momentum into that sweet $1 million tournament later on. Possibly into Vegas where we may compete. How about that?
Are you telling me that we're going to be going to Vegas, Joey?
I think we might be going to Vegas.
I think I'm ready to bring it back and showcase my ability to get top 198 at tournaments because that's what I placed my entire life. So.
You think there's going to be that many teams?
I got top 48 once. Does that count as something? It was reach, so no, it doesn't. I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
earlier than that.
Top 32 twice, or top 32, top 24. So, you know,
we're going to stay on board with the Truce roster here. We're going to switch over to Hoop's perspective. The young god, of course, just trying to get some support here, grabbing that overshield. Says, you know what, I didn't even see if there was an opponent pushing towards him at the moment, but he's going to be getting a sniper too. Nading off that attic area. I'm assuming that's what it's called.
I didn't even know what possible. And he escapes too.
That's what you get, man. He's used to flying around on a broomstick coming from Advanced Warfare. Yeah, so thrusting was no problem for being a switch for him here.
He was limited when us Halo players feel like we have unlimited options now with a small little boost.
Switching over to lethal here, of course. Champion. Is that okay to say? I'm going to say champion. He's just having fun. This is what Halo's about, right? You have people that show up to events. Some people are like, oh, I don't have my full team. He said, I'm just going to show up with a pickup roster, even though I'm just replacing one player, and I'm going to go have a blast because I love the game.
And that's the thing. Support the community.
Most people don't know. We mentioned it yesterday when we were broadcasting. But if you've never been to a LAN event at all, obviously this event is cool. It's still going on tomorrow. You should come check it out if you live in the area. Vegas is coming up. Get a team together. Otherwise, just show up and see what it's all about. Halo essentially started console LAN scenes, I would argue. I mean, for me, it was GoldenEye 007. You know, 4-player split screen, one shot.
I still argue that game was trash.
But, wow. Joey's just absolutely demolishing all the hopes and dreams of children everywhere. 14-7. We're going to stay on him until he dies. Picks up the storm rifle. That thing is literally, that's an automatic LDD. It's an ALDD.
I like the sound of that.
I think we might have come up with a new weapon during the course of this broadcast. I don't know. Is he going to die again, or is he just going to kind of hang around and look at the scenery in the game?
It's kind of what happens when these really good teams play. They like feel out the other team for the first couple of kills, and it's real close. Like it was 5-5, and now it's 17-7. So they went on like a 12-2 run, something like that. Quick math, but you can expect a runaway victory from Truce here with the amount of pressure that they're putting.
Now, what do you think Solstice needs to do in order to get themselves back into it? We're going to switch over to Sprawl's perspective. He's wearing an RVCA hat. He's ready for the beach. Spots a player, hits him with a melee. Will he get the shot off? Of course, Lethal being taken out. Only down by 11 kills. It's still early on in the game. They could potentially have a momentum shift. He manages to body Pistola.
That was a
just said, hold this nade.
But I think their best chance is if 3 of the players quit out and then they have one guy hide in a really like hard to find spot, they could minimize the amount that they're going to lose by. But I think from here it's just going to be exponentially worse, I would say.
The strategy back in the old days, the Halo 2 days online, is I would go into Team Snipers, have my entire team quit. I would super bounce out of the map, get one kill, and then if they didn't know how to do it, they couldn't get me. So I think that's kind of the route that you're going with there.
Take the bomb out on burial mounds, you know, classic stuff, all the classic.
Nebula, he making a smart decision here, not chasing that kill. Of course, he knows
You know
Truce is going to have multiple players out there waiting for you, being baited. Said, hey, why don't you just push in there for a second, bro? He's like, no, dude, I'm not going to do that. It's rotating bottom middle. I believe that's called hybrid, Joey. Prius.
Oh, yeah. Prius,
Reliable, $7,000 battery if you ever have to get it replaced in one of those cars for the record.
I saw a YouTube video once where a guy did it himself, just replaced some of the components in there. It cost him like $5.
Because Joey was thinking about buying a Prius. His vegan ways forever keep him entrapped in those vehicles. Case being taken out again. Stress, though. Knows he just needs to play it. Cole BR in hand, 30-14. Do you think it's possible that Truce is going to get the stake?
It's 100% certain the mistake is on it.
See, they're trying to rotate towards this next sniper. John.
See, they're in
Here, Johnny. I mean, now they're all bottom middle on the map here. Like, I think maybe we should have flanked through one side entirely so we don't position ourselves in a way that... I'm on the team now. That's why I'm saying...
Oh, whoa! Our first ghost melee.
Ooh.
That was impressive.
That's actually where Casper came from
early on. I haven't seen one of those live before. So
Hook still just hanging out, man. 34-16 right now. That's my favorite go-to, by the way. Right now. That's my favorite word. It's a filler word. It's a filler phrase.
Ghost?
We got to learn slowly. Oh, come on, dude.
What's your favorite?
He just jumped off a light pole like he does Cirque du Soleil on the side. What can he do at this point?
He's a young guy.
Here's some giggling. Like, I see giggling, and I know it's not at us, but I want to feel good inside, pretend like I can hear him.
He may be popping one headphone off. Those are
oh, Stress just absolutely gave him the hands. We're going to go actually to his perspective. He might be with a hot trigger right now. See what I did? I added it again.
Oh, another one. How about that? Stress heating up now.
Storm rifle in hand, only down by 21 kills.
Yeah, it's tight. Real tight.
What's the biggest comeback you've ever seen in Halo Team Slayer history?
18 or 19.
18 or 19 kills. We're talking like 38-20.
Yeah.
Kind of come back at like a nice rocket rotation.
Like
sniper.
47 to like
47 to 30? Yeah, I think I remember that one actually. Was that in Halo 3?
I think so. Yeah, it was. We may need verification on that, but if Coachman is in the chat or watching, if you could please pull up the largest Team Slayer comeback in history. I believe it was like 17 or 18 kills. What game and what event would be great if you
I'm actually fairly certain Coachman is the most dedicated Halo fan in the history of the franchise.
And he hates it too, but it's great. He actually doesn't like Halo at all anymore, but he still watches every event and tweets at the players religiously. One of my favorite Halo people that I've ever met. Shout outs to him.
Yeah, shout out. Probably 90% of the gifts and stuff that you see in the community have came from him watching everything and monitoring it. So
dedicated. So awesome. What a great Canadian teacher, right?
I mean, I'll tell you what, I was actually in Vancouver the other day playing some Gears of War 4 early, and all I really wanted to be doing at that point was pretending I was as good at that game as I once was at Halo. 50-26, Truce coming out with a 2-0. Of course, it's a best of 5, trying to get that third win. TJ's wearing camo pants today, so I couldn't actually see if he had a bottom half or not while he was walking around the venue. It was insane.
Yeah, dude, camo really gets me. A lot of people like wearing it down here in the South. It's a big deal. A lot of hunters.
This is the South? St. Louis is the South to you?
I mean,
you're from Chicago, man.
As a northerner.
As a northerner?
Yes.
I don't even know what that means.
I think I already ate like 30% of the vegetables in this county just today from eating one vegetable pizza.
I had Funyuns and a double cheeseburger for lunch today. So
really comparable diets.
I think I actually had some of his carrots and hummus as well.
Yeah, I did have those too.
That's what we need.
And chickpeas earlier today. Traveling well. Traveling really, really well. How many more matches of pool play do we have before the caster exhibition match?
Roughly an hour and a half. But third game here, of course, Stronghold on the rig. I'm really ready to see somebody pull that plasma caster out and just get like a triple kill with it. That's what I want to see happen in this next game.
Will it be 100-0? I'm saying it's 50-50.
We're taking bets in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know. Do you think it could be 100-0, or do you
put
think
a 1 in the chat
Solstice?
If you think it's going to be 100-0 on the side of Truce? Put a 2 in the chat if you think that it will be 100-1 or greater.
I'm going to go ahead and say put a 3 in there if you think Solstice has a chance of taking a game. Joey seems to leave everyone out. The dream is having an open team, okay, even if it's comprised of ex-pros or current pros that just put together to come out and win a tournament. Wouldn't that be amazing? Has it happened?
The Halo 4,
exhibition that happened in Dallas?
Yes, that.
I was there. I played on main stage and lost to Nade Shot, and he wasn't even a Halo player.
You lost to Nade Shot? I thought he went
I had
2 out.
Christiana Hype on my team, a kid named Bloodshot who panicked. I'm just kidding, James, if you're watching, I love you.
Himself? Or the kid that just left the venue?
No, those are neither of them are him.
You had a kid that just left the venue.
I did. He told me I had to go to the bathroom, and then he just
okay, I
left
combined them both into one.
No, James was he did good. I'm just messing. I'm hoping he's watching. Sprawl, though, just ground pounding the floor, said, I just want to hit the ground really hard because I'm angry that we're currently down 2-0
It's still 0-0.
in a series.
This is the closest thing this game's.
The good news is we're still in
A hot laser.
round
Right
3,
there.
Group A pool play right now.
Let's run around here. Let's give these people some lethal, possibly. I know he's very, very good at this map.
I'm pretty sure he's good at every map. And oh, God, I wanted him to fall off so bad. Just for a second. Just for a second. It is literally a 3-cap, triple cap right now for Truce. Maintaining, and this is what separates a good team. See, but in the older Halos, you had King of the Hill, right? That was the game mode that I really feel like defined teamwork, I would say.
Absolutely.
Oddball was always interesting. Lots of running in that game type, of course. We all remember that famous play by Mason Neighbor Cobb where he caught the ball before it fell off the map on bottom green and stood up, and I think his gunners fell off his head.
That was on Wes in the clutch price, too. How about that?
Wes never lived it down, but he is the size of an NFL linebacker, as we mentioned. Now, will we see a 100-0, or will Solstice be able to get a rotation out, grab 2 objectives, of course, try to get a spin, get a triple cap maybe, just stall them for a second.
As Snipe Down just comes
finds
in from
2 of
behind
them
and
completely.
cleans up.
I mean, they didn't even notice that he was behind him at that point. Prize. He's going to pick a 3rd off.
Yeah, wow.
Manages
Great
to kill
shots.
stress again. Snipe Down, such a calm player. Of course, that happy Zoomer, man. That's what we called him back in the day.
Happy Zoomer. Huh?
Nobody called him that. I just made that one up.
Not your best word.
Yeah, I think Zuma from FaZe back in the day might have called him that one. Yeah, it was a small stint when Snipe Down played competitive Call of Duty as well.
Yeah. Some people transition more successfully than others. Shout-outs to Enable and Formal.
They scored a point. 42-2. Will we see a rally from Solstice? Snipe Down, of course, taking down Nebula again. Getting that 2-cap back as he's saying, you're not coming my way. Turned on some Fetty Wap, and now he's chilling bottom middle.
My way.
Storm Rifle and Camo. This is going to be...
This is devastating.
Oh, my gosh.
Ooh.
Lethal hitting him with a railgun. Doesn't even know that Snipe Down was literally directly in front of him. Watch this. Oh, there you are again. How destructive is this thing, man?
They're not going to let him score another point.
Now they're trip capping again because apparently they want to end this sooner. I think there might have been barbecue pork in the green room that they were trying to get to.
I'm sure they're
Lethal actually has a hunting exhibition as well because he's wearing those camo pants.
Yeah, lots of those going on.
Yeah,
there's a gun show in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think
in this exact same event.
TJ's actually staying for that one as well. I'll never forget the first time I played him online in Halo 3, actually. This was
very,
prior
very
to
fun.
the Combine days. And I said, who is this kid? And then probably broke my Xbox in half after getting sniped 17 times on the pit.
Oh, man. Back in the day, man. The pit. Can't
Great
wait
map.
For that Halo 3 anniversary.
Putting false hopes into the minds.
Confirmed.
It has not been
Confirmed this morning.
No, it was not.
Check it out at Halo on Twitter. They confirmed it.
Stop. I'm pulling out my cellular device right now to prove to everyone that he's lying.
It was confirmed, I'm telling you. You're going to be able to figure this out by the end of the match. Halo 3 anniversary, release date November 17th, 2017. 10 years later to the day.
It was September 25th when the game came out.
10 years later.
Joe Price is a liar. That was not confirmed.
Completely made.
82-8. It's going to have to pull a miracle out for Solstice if they want to do anything. Needs to get that center objective there, Jay. And I don't know if it's going to happen here, frankly. I think that they need to just kind of tighten down here, it seems like. Are they even scoring points? It seems like they had 2 just now for what felt like 25 seconds without getting any.
Slide boost. Man.
Now, do you think in this game, if there was like a neutral zone like there was in some other FPS titles where you're trying to capture, that would be good, or do you think they should continue?
You're talking like King of the Hill?
Is
that what you're saying?
So you're talking like that, man?
That's what you're saying? King of the Hill?
There's
Neutral zone? Hard point?
There's like 150 kids watching at home right now. They're like, who are these guys? Why are they on here?
Give everybody
That's
what they
going to
want,
do
but
it.
that's it.
3-0 Truce over Solstice, ladies and gentlemen.